Hi there, welcome to another episode of our Year in Review clips here at the Bob and Tom Show. My name is Jess Alsman.
And I'm Grace Yinger. And one of my favorite parts about 2017, this was Josh's first full year. You think you have a rough boss? Can't be any worse than this.
What Josh has to go through daily. But it's funny. Roll clip.
Yesterday we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
You had those hickeys, yeah. Oh, and your daughters. Yeah.
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
My boyfriend was a vampire.
Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh my God.
One stick of chalk would never not be enough.
We had to use a whole box of chalk to outline his.
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back, and he's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person. I wish I were an actual Sportsosaurus. I could rip your body, your limbs.
More chalk.
Lucky number 6.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You know what, Josh? I ate all day yesterday, and I really feel good about it, so screw him. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I was just trying to lighten the sad picture we all had of Josh lying there dead.
Oh.
Maybe lighten the mood.
You know, I think that's even more insulting. He's taken an insult to you and tried to spin it into a positive.
Oh, yeah, that's what's insulting.
Good God.
He found the ring.
Wouldn't you recognize if say there were 50 garbage bags out there, wouldn't you know which one was yours pretty quick?
No, they're all
well,
black
there'd be
trash
some
bags.
No, white kitchen trash bags.
Or black
You'd go in there and you'd recognize Josh, for example.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Here we go. It's got to be fat or masturbation.
No,
What's in your
Go.
trash? Let's play the
Josh,
game.
Find all the naked women pictures.
You'd recognize all that junk mail from Hustler.
Yes, all right.
Hilarious.
Twinkie wrappers and
What a funny guy.
receipts from whores, I'm sure, even though they probably don't do that.
That's right.
Kleenex boxes. You know what I'm saying. But now, see, Josh, you're going to be on a fishing boat next week with your 3 brothers.
Yeah.
And this is the whole point of with ballast and weight shifting on a small fishing boat, you've got to be very careful.
Sure.
You can't scoot across the ship without asking permission
First
of
of all,
the
it's not
fellow.
a ship.
I'm trying to make Josh's trip sound a little more elegant.
No, he's making you sound like a big...
No, I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying that I'm going to have to stand
Your weight is going
directly in the center of the boat and not move, and that my brothers will probably put a popsicle in each of my hands, because if they put one in just my left hand, when I go to eat it, it'll shift the weight. I know. He loves it.
Even at
People
the
ask me, they're like, how do you put up with Tom? And I go, if you saw his face and how much joy he gets out of it.
Well, wait till you get the person that comes up to you and they go, well, you're not that fat.
That happens all the time.
You said you were fat. You got to be careful moving weight around a boat. If we were to walk in your apartment, Josh,
Yeah.
do you enter the living room right away?
Essentially, yeah.
And then do you have any things hanging on the walls?
Yes, there's a picture of the inside of the old arena from St. Louis, and there's...
That's the panty dropper.
You know what?
What am I supposed to have?
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Wait a minute.
Josh, you realize the only reason he's having a conversation with you is
to make fun of you.
Belittle
You're
you.
right.
You realize
Right.
that. Okay.
Even a dog would know better than to walk into his traps. And I haven't learned.
You're no better than a dog.
Certainly, we're being compensated for it
Yeah,
somewhat,
true.
and that's why he keeps us around.
No, so I'm sorry. So it's a
So no matter what you say,
it's a stadium. It's a photograph of a stadium that's near and dear to your heart.
Yes.
How much furniture's in your living room?
There is one recliner.
So if you have a guest, they have nowhere to sit.
I offer...
Except your face.
Plenty of room on my face.
When I have a guest, I offer to sit in a computer chair that I wheel out of my...
Okay, seriously, this has gotten so sad.
If I go in, the hostess seats us, we're sitting
Right.
there, and then nothing, I get upset. But if somebody comes by and like, we'll be with you in a moment, I'll sit there the rest of the day.
As long as they give you something to drink,
Listen,
sure.
They don't even have to do that. Just go. We'll be with you in a moment. Just a little, hey, how you doing?
Acknowledge you're there.
Mr. McGee, here's your 12 ounces of vodka in a water glass. No one will know it's booze.
That's right.
Just bring me the
Just
bottle, is what I say. Because I work with Tom.
I bet
you drink too.
I've eaten at a restaurant that required reservations twice in my life.
Are you kidding me?
No. I mean,
Wow, you have thrown.
Requires or
Right.
it's an option?
well,
You mean just any place that has reservations?
Josh, don't
I
go to
mean,
them
it just
fancy
doesn't-
places.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, a lot of fancy places, and there are regular restaurants who just that take reservations.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily fancy.
You
I
can
know,
make
I
a
don't
reservation
care
at
for
Ruby
that.
Tuesday.
Josh,
used to be-
have you eaten at a place recently in which you have to tie on a
bib?
a bib that they supply?
Tom brings
like
his
a,
own.
like
so.
a crab restaurant. Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
You know what? If they don't have a bib, I bring my own.
That's right.
And I'll sit down.
That's how fat I am. It
Josh
doesn't
and I
matter
do
what
that.
the restaurant
We're
is.
fat together,
In fact,
by God.
they don't give me a bib. They give me one of those capes that they give you at a hair salon.
That's right.
That because they know what a mess I'm going to make.
It's called haircuts.
See, that's what happens, chick, when you use a fork in each hand so that you can get food in quicker. You know what I mean? It gets messy.
I want to do an evolution of Josh's fattest things he's ever done because he's getting increasingly
Angrier.
In fact,
angrier.
every now and again they'll give me a speculum to force my
your
mouth
jaws
open so I don't have to worry
so
about.
They can bring the plumber's
cracks like
helper
a nut.
over.
And then you
Right.
can say,
And
"This is
shovel
me.
it in.
This is me and you later, baby."
What restaurant gives you a bib?
Joe's Crab Shack.
There's a couple. Yeah, there's some
Yeah,
of the
there's fun
seafood
restaurants
places.
like that.
Okay.
I was just in a
okay.
place where I saw a guy.
Wearing a
In fact, I want to say chick might have been with me.
That's highly unlikely.
Steakhouse. A guy at the next table took the napkin and tucked it in, and
I do that on first dates just to see. Like I'll make a big show of putting my napkin under my collar,
And then
or whatever.
hold the fork and knife.
Yeah, and then
Well, now you've
So
given away your
so
tactic.
you don't get anything on your dicky?
I do it as a joke to see how they'll
we should
react.
point out
Okay.
Dickie is an article of clothing. Christy's not suggesting.
Oh, right,
Josh is not pulling a Weinstein.
Tiny
When he gets crumbs. Stands up. Oh my male members
Oh, I got
dangling
food all over
outside.
my dicky.
Josh wears a
A Dickie is
brand of clothing.
Brand of clothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be funny if this
Is that
was-
your date shirt?
Sure, black dicky. Yep.
That's his uniform. What do you anticipate?
Well, it's a date.
That's
It's a
what
bl- it's a
he calls her
button-up
up and says,
shirt?
"Hey, baby, you want to see my black Dickie?" Causes
Big black dicky.
causes a lot of confusion with the ladies.
You look nothing like your picture on Match.
We have coming up comedian Allie Breen, single on the hunt in New York City. We also have in
Why
the
do you
news
think that people who are single are always on the hunt?
because
That is an interesting observation.
Yeah, maybe she's happy being single.
Well, that couldn't possibly be.
Well, certainly not. The object of human beings are to make
To
babies.
mate.
Well, I guess a loser doesn't know they're a loser, do they?
I'm not saying she's a loser. She's very attractive.
very
No, it just
pretty.
sounds like
She's out
something
there
you'd say.
dating. Now, Josh, I know you're.
Are you on the hunt 'cause you're
Re-emerging
single?
into the dating scene,
No,
Not
I'm
on
just
the
a
hunt,
single
and
guy.
I'm single. Yeah.
but aren't you out there looking?
My eyes aren't closed, but no, I'm not actively seeking anything.
See? In his head,
You
if
should
you're
know.
single,
Well,
you're
you-
All I
hunting.
do is wander around. Girl, girl,
Are you married?
please,
and cry.
lady.
And of course, Tom has it all together. He is all set. It's the Bob and Tom Show. You missed me. Oh my God! You got me. Oh, what kind of a guy would shoot a guy and then punch a guy? You know what kind of a guy that is? It's Tom. That's what kind of a guy that is. Tom Griswold. There he is. And Christy's here. Hello, Christy.
Hi.
And Josh Arnold is here. And
Hey,
we
Chuck.
have something to go over
Josh, are
with
you
Josh Arnold.
Are you working, doing some road work today? I noticed you got your protective red shirt on.
I love it.
Well, thank you.
I like it too. It's kind of a rusty
what
red.
time do you start supervising the elves? that is one red shirt.
It is very red. Yeah,
It's Josh Arnold, the hipster Santa,
this is normally my
the young
Valentine's
Santa.
Day shirt.
Yeah, I think I wore this on Valentine's Day.
So I know you've been busy. So obviously, laundry day coming up this afternoon.
That is correct.
Good Lord.
That is true, but
that is red.
Yeah, it's very red.
Red.
Yeah.
How red is
Ugh,
it, Johnny?
oh, boy.
It's lost and cut off.
It's so red.
It's
You look fabulous. Don't let
thank you.
You look like you work at some kind of
Oh,
store.
stop
I mean,
it. What, Target?
I guess.
Yeah, don't go into Target today with khaki and red on.
Yeah, you're right.
This only illustrates my fact about Tom is that, of course, we all know Tom's the fashion plate. He knows what's
Sure.
right
Yeah,
at all
he-
times. That's a lie, of course. But he just, no hesitation, just browbeating someone for what they're wearing.
This is radio. No one can see. I just want everyone to know that that's a bright red
is
shirt.
It's vibrant.
He walked into the break room this morning, and I said, "What am I looking at? I love it." And you're like, "Oh, you better not go to Target." Although that is
was
probably
pretty
good.
good. I
kinda said that.
That is
I'm
good.
sorry.
That is good.
And it
advice,
is, it's
probably.
fine advice. Yeah.
Yes, I was at Home Depot a couple of Christmases ago, and
People thought you
my
worked there?
normal garb, and I helped some lady pick out Christmas lights for more
Sure.
than half an hour. She was a sweet old lady, and
Now, keep in mind, this is the gentleman who hasn't slept since 1992. And he's so busy that he doesn't have time for anything or anyone, but he can help some strange lady at Home Depot pick out Christmas lights.
they have a very nice selection. And I'm very picky
This is
about
why
my
you don't
Christmas
have
lights.
This is why you don't have time for people. You're helping strangers at hardware stores.
I wish she needed some help. She was an old lady. She thought I worked there. Why not? It was fun. And
Get
I
out of
also
my
not
way,
only did I
you-
help her, I advised her.
Oh, boy.
Of course
course
you
you
did.
did.
Because your life is all squared away, nice and tidy. You don't have to.
In fact, I would go so. I would think that you would demand of her certain things.
You don't want these.
Keep in mind, Tom's the one who was driving along in traffic one day and noticed someone in an SUV next to him and pulled him over and told him, "You've got the baby seat installed
wrong.
in your car wrong. It's
true.
You need to." How are you not beaten every
First
day
of all,
by strangers?
he was a fellow suburban driver. And
Oh, well, that made it okay.
so when you see someone, I don't know what kind of car you have, chick, but when you see
Where
someone,
are my pills?
when you see someone that drive by in the same car, don't you wave at them? Like if you're in a
No.
Harley, you wave at your fellow Harley.
I did that when I had a Jeep. I don't
Jeep
do
people
it with
do
the.
that.
I don't do it with the.
well, this guy was in a
the
suburban,
German car.
and I pulled up next to him, and he had a baby in the front seat, facing frontwards,
Okay.
which is a double no,
Yeah.
because with an airbag. So I just flagged him down.
Josh, a
Open the
double-
window and-
a double no is a yes. Am I right?
Do two no's make a yes?
Yes, it does.
I don't think so. No means no.
No is yes. That's right. No.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
No, three.
But they do make a Phil Collins song. No,
Oh, boy.
Three rights make a left. What is
no,
it?
I think it's-
no.
No, that's
Phil Collins.
No.
Oh no, Mo. Sorry. No, the
Mo.
guy. I just waved to the guy and I pulled him over and I said, "Look, it's not safe for the baby. You got to have a baby in the back seat, and that's supposed to be a rear-facing seat, and because you've got an airbag in the front."
Did he look at you like you were from Mars, Mr. Budinsky?
Did he go, shut your mouth?
No.
I've got
He
this"?
said, "Oh, thanks." And believe it or not, we were 400 yards from the fire department up here, right over there.
Oh my God!
I said, "Just pull in there, and the guys at the fire department will help you put in the baby seat." The guy probably thought I was an annoying dick, but so what?
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Those clips were so funny.
Oh man, when Tom, Christy, Chick, and or Josh said that thing, rolling on the floor laughing, it was so great.
Classic them.
Oh my gosh, this is not at all the same outro video we're using for all 6 year in review videos. Our
Oh,
production
yeah,
team
no.
doesn't hate us
They
right
don't
now.
hate us at all
No.
for using the same outro on all 6 year in review videos, which you can find at bobandtom.com.
And from all of us here at the Bob and Tom Show, the Big Bob and Tom Show family, thank you so much for laughing with us in 2017, and here's to an even funnier 2018. Bye.
I'm adorable.